Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Prabhakar from the Delhi Entertainer. Today, I'm going to bring you the review of third ODI between India and Australia. Uh, with a dead rubber, India has nothing to lose, but with a win, it will be a big morale booster for it before they start their T20 campaign. So, on the other hand, Australia would want to have a whitewash so that they can keep on continuing the pressure on the Indians. Indians, for a change, has won the toss and elected to bat, which is a very critical thing on this ground because historically, any team which has won the toss has won the match. Let us hope India does that this time. But India had a very bad beginning. Dhawan was dismissed for 16, and Gill looked good for his 33 runs. And Kohli, as usual, stroked very fluently for his 63 runs, but he could not take it long. But in this process, Kohli has completed 12,000 runs, 50 innings faster than Sachin Tendulkar. So it appears whatever Sachin does, Kohli does better than that in a shorter number of innings. Iyer and Rahul were dismissed cheaply, and at 152 for 5, India were all but were cornered to be dismissed very cheaply. But what a rare guard action by the scintillating pair of Hardik and Jadeja, who had a 150 run partnership. Hardik scoring 92 runs and in 76 balls, and Jadeja 66 runs in 50 balls. Especially, they have plundered 70 runs in the last 5 overs, on the strength of which India has posted a handsome score of 302 runs, and Australian bowlers have uh, taken things very lightly and leaked too many runs towards the end, which may prove a bit costly for them. As far as the Australian bowling is concerned, Agar was most successful by taking 2 wickets for 44 runs. Hazelwood, Abbott, Jampa all took 1 wicket each, but they didn't have that much of a control this time, and as I said, they leaked too many runs. But Australia, in the current form, 302 runs may not be a too huge target for them, but they don't have the services of the Warner, who gives a brilliant beginning to them along with Finch. So let us see how Australia chases this reasonably manageable score put up by India, and how Indian bowlers with the sort of changes they brought in the form of Kuldeep and Shardul Thakur will manage to contain the score on the other side. Chasing a moderate score of 302 to win, Australia didn't have a good beginning either. They lost Lamborghini for 7 runs, who has been inducted in the team in the absence of Warner, and Smooth for the first time didn't look comfortable and was very tentative and missing many balls, and ultimately got dismissed for 7. Captain Finch continued his red hot form and kept the one end up by making 75 runs, but lost his wicket when it was about to accelerate. None of the other batsmen could do anything like Hens, Rinky, Green, Carey. All of them were dismissed after having a sound beginning, but they could not put up a good score. But it is the partnership between Maxwell and Agar which raised hopes of the Australia that they may be able to chase down this 302 runs very comfortably, especially as long as Maxwell was there. Maxwell scored 59 runs in 38 balls as usual in this tournament with the 4 massive sixes. Agar gave a good company to him by a well-made 28 runs. But once Maxwell got dismissed, it was a huge pressure on Agar and other batsmen, and India won by 13 runs very comfortably. India, as far as Indian bowling is concerned, Bumrah as usual was good and took 2 wickets for 43 runs. Shadul was a pick up the bowlers who took 3 wickets, and Natarajan, who was playing for the first time and played bowled extremely well after conceding some huge runs in the couple of overs, and took a very 2 critical wickets at the fag end of the innings. So overall, it is a good match by India. India has won it by 13 runs. It, as I said, it's a nothing is going to change as far as the end results of the series is concerned. But surely this will really will be a booster to the confidence of India, especially the bowlers who are being taken to cleaners by the Australian batsmen. Especially Shradul is also there in the T20 matches, so he's bowling well, and Natarajan also bowling well. Has it's a good sign for India as far as T20 matches are concerned. So Bumrah, Sami, Shradul, and Nataraj can make a good combination, and with them, even Kuldeep Yadav also has done well today. Maybe he may also find a place in place of Chahal. So it's going to be a good prospects for India as far as the T20 is concerned. So well played, India. You have won at least one match and saved getting whitewashed. And for his excellent innings of 92 runs, um, uh, Hardik has been declared a man of the match, and Smith for his fantastic batting declared man of the series. That's all from me. So this comes to with this I come to an end of the coverage of ODIs. Then I'll be back for T20s between India and Australia from 4th onwards. So catch up me up in the same channel. So Prabhakar from the Delhi Entertainer sign off. Good night.